What is going on, guys? I want to talk about why a lot of you brothers need to not date these females who promote this hot girl summer nonsense. Okay? And I'm going to tell you that because according to this article from Madame Noir, it's about how hot girl summer unearthed tensions between single women, moms, and wives. Because you have women who are either in relationships or married who are promoting being thotty, which is what this hashtag is about. And you have single women, for what I surmise, who are making fun of women who are married who want to be thotty but can't. They can't dress a certain way. They can't act a certain way on social media. And you got the women, the type of women who listen to Megan Thee Stallion. The type of women who listen to Cardi B. Even though Cardi B is married, but most of her fans are probably not. They're promoting this hot girl nonsense. And this is why you should avoid any women who would promote thought ideology. Now, again, there have been guys who have been talking about hot boy summer, but come on, man. A lot of those guys, it's all for fun. You know, it's about memes, but for women, it's a lifestyle because you don't really see dudes being divisive towards each other over a freaking, hashtag. We're going to get into it. Now, it says Megan Thee Stallion galloped onto the rap scene with her cheeky chaps and bang 'em and leave 'em lyrics and declared 2019 the year of the hot girls. In the 24-year-old's message quickly shifted to the tectonic plates of culture, shaking women and men up and encouraging every modern day millennial to live our best lives unapologetically. And when they mean by live your best life, they're talking about being single. But let me just say you this though. There's a lot of women who are single and there's a lot of women who are miserable being single. Because if these women were truly living their best life, they wouldn't be flooding male channels, male groupings in order to be around men, to gain a quote unquote better perspective of men. For the most part, they would be out here living their lives, not sitting on Google Hangouts for 8, 12, 15 hours, not posting memes, not being in comment sections, being, bitter towards any man who's posted about, But then the question of who is eligible for a hot girl summer came into frame. And this is a tweet here. It says debate, can you still have a hot girl summer if you are pregnant, married, or in a committed relationship? Yes, this is a question, people. First of all, I understand you wanting to have fun with something. I understand that you want to live your life the way you want to live it. But when you have to ask these types of questions, pregnant, are you serious? Anyway, I'm just telling you this. This is prevalent in the black community, man. Nothing but dysfunction, man. There's nothing wrong with having fun, doing what you want to do. But when you're having debates like this, it just shows you where we are in life. Where we are. We really haven't gotten anywhere, seem like. We're regressing every single day. If the core of Megan's music promotes travel, sex appeal, and getting your own money, his money, and countless orgasms from partners, strangers, and friends alike, this movement was intended for the single girls, right? Wrong. Well, first off, Megan said so. She herself is in love and told the Root it was a rallying cry for everyone. But in the gallop between confusion and clarity, there were women who desired to leave hot girl summer to single girls, while the urge to ostracize certain women from the wave because they are partnered is inherently mean-spirited. The desire for exclusive celebration is rooted in the fact that single women are culturally trashed in every way. No, you trash yourself. See, let me tell y'all this, man. When discussions like this happen, it's usually women who are having these discussions, man. For the most part, us as men, are not dividing ourselves, being divisive. Now, there are certain topics that divide men, politics, sports, certain aspects of culture, but women put themselves in boxes. They put themselves on team this and team that for the most part. And they want to make it seem like we as men are the ones who are doing this to them when they are doing this to themselves. Okay? The single woman is always asked why she's alone. Her sanity and mental stability remains in question by everyone around her, and her worth is constantly pitted against her inability to get or keep a man, no matter what she's achieved personally and professionally. Right, because, you know, having a degree just cures everything. There's a lot of women. As a matter of fact, there's an article, I may even do a video or a live stream about it, of a woman who now regrets choosing to pursue a career over starting a family, because she put her career, she was an independent woman doing her thing, right? But now she's older and she's, you know, she doesn't have the life personally that she wants. She's full of regret. And that's where a lot of these hot girl summer women, that's where their lives are going to pretty much lead to. Just being full of regret, full of anger towards different people. When they really have to look themselves in the mirror. People are asking you why you can't keep a man because you're in a relationship. You're in all these different relationships and they don't last very long. You got women who talk about how good their box is. They talk about their accomplishments, how good they look. So you should be able to keep a man. But the problem is that the more accomplishments that a lot of these females have, the worse their dating habits is. They're doing the primarily most of the chasing. You know, they don't want men who want them. They want to chase behind somebody's husband, somebody's boyfriend. Let's look at Nicole Murphy. What's stopping Nicole Murphy from being with a single man? It's the fact that she doesn't want a single man. She sees more value in a man who is attached to another woman, who has been attached to another woman for over 20 years. Have a family, a foundation with that person. That is what's appealing to women who are still on the dating market and still looks good. You know, they want to pick and choose the type of men that they want. But they want to blame it's everybody else's fault for bringing up the obvious. If you're having group conversations and you're in a relationship and your single friend is constantly berating you for staying with the guy or constantly trying to tell you how to run your relationship, you're going to start asking her questions. Like, you're asking me all these questions and you all up in my business. What about your business? Oh, you don't have any. Therefore, any message that normalizes me first approach to life as a choice versus a sad alternative for unmarried women was not only exciting but welcomed. Yeah, we need more of that. Because see, the thing is that Megan Thee Stallion wants to make music for women who can't keep a man. Let's just be real. Let's just be real. She makes music for women who are constantly single. She makes music for women who are constantly struggling dating. But like her and Cardi B, they're looking to get into relationships. They want to be in relationships, but they know that type of music sells, so that's why they make it. But that's not their life. It was until they got famous and got notoriety and was able to date the men that they want. On the other hand, on the other end of the spectrum, married women neither condemn the whole thing in the name of pick-me adjacency or to try to work their relationship status into all the fun out of fear of being left out. For the latter, reclaiming your sexy while knee-deep in relationship is a self-affirming practice. Hell, you can even trick off your own partner by flipping how house chores and bills are split. For married women, the call to have hot girl summer meant remembering who they were at their core before the burden of responsibility to kids, husbands, etc. became daily life. So I guess relationship responsibilities is just too much. You know, What this seems to me to be is that you got a lot of women who don't want to be in relationships. They want to mess around with, this guy here, this guy there, mess around with married men. They don't want any responsibility in life. Society is always giving a lot of dysfunctional women a pass. They give them an out. It's not your fault. It's everybody else's. You're not to blame for why you're where you're at. Somebody else is going to have to pay for this. Financially, socially. And because a lot of these chicks don't have accountability, they walk around as if they can do no wrong, which is not the right approach with them. These women need truth, because without truth, you have no reality. And there are a lot of these particular types of females who don't live in reality. They really don't. Let's read a couple of these tweets here. When you're trying to have the married version of a hot girl summer, but it's too cold to wear a thought dress to a date night. At the Stallion, how would you advise a happily married lady to have a hot girl summer? I wonder if my taken married friends look at my hot girl summer shit like, no, they probably look at you like, wow, she can't keep a man, huh? Anyway, a lot of women subconsciously or consciously engage in the competitive mental gymnastics of who is living a better life, moms, wives, or single women. That's for all of your interpretation. But I will tell you this. Men are going red-pilled every single day. And I think that it's starting to affect women's psyche to the point to where they're purposely trying to figure out what we're thinking, why we do the things that we do, because they want a way to control the narrative. And when you have women who are already attached talking about how they want to live a thought lifestyle, it says everything you need to know. And they're not talking about just being away for their husband. It's almost like the Aisha Curry effect. And that's what I'm going to start calling these type of situations. You have married women who still want to have, be out in public and get attention from men who they don't know, who they don't sleep with. That means a lot to them. And that is why you have the women who are promoting this hashtag the most, i.e. the single women who can't keep a man, doing so because they still want to live that thought lifestyle.